Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Migdalia Gomez. I'm the AVP of Community Engagement at the Harvard University Employees Credit Union. And I'm just going to get us started. I know we're right on time, but Reina has a lot of good information. So I just want to make sure that we can jump right in. And I'll start off with some of the logistics. I know many of you, all of us are probably Zoom webinar experts by now, but in case we have some newbies, want to let you know that we're in the Zoom webinar today. And that means that we can't see you. It also means that if you have any questions, we're going to use the Q&A feature instead of the chat. So we have gone ahead and deactivated the chat feature, but you can use the Q&A. So just to make sure that the Q&A is working and that you're able to easily submit questions, please let me know, where are you joining us from and how long have you been a credit union member? So again, using the Q&A feature, which depending on how you log in, it's typically at the bottom, but using the Q&A, please let me know, where are you joining us from and how long have you been a member? This will help us ensure that you're able to submit questions and also that you can hear us and that there are no audio issues. So I will wait to see a couple of those come in before we jump into the content. Okay. So I see someone's joining from Boston, someone from Cambridge. Okay, I see that someone's been a member for 15 years. Wonderful. So if folks continue to utilize the Q&A just to let us know, you can also submit questions anonymously. We will be sending a recording most likely tomorrow with an email with the recording and also the handout. So if you have any questions or feel free to obviously take notes, but you can also refer back to the handout and the recording. Okay, I see someone that is joining also from Cambridge and has been a member for 6 years. Thank you so much, everyone, for submitting those. So we do have some raffle prices. So what will happen is anyone that is attending is automatically entered. So we'll pull the raffle winners later this week and we'll notify you, if not by the end of this week, by next week. The email will come from myself, Migdalia Gomez, or from Terrence Bazil. If you receive an email telling you that you won a prize and you're not sure, is this spam? Feel free to contact us directly at the credit union. You can go to our website and give us a call if you're not sure. So just know that if you receive that email and you're questioning it, it's going to come from myself or Terrence, Migdalia or Terrence, but you're always welcome to contact our support center and we will make sure that we'll put you in contact with the right party. And that's not just for today, that's for any time that you're questioning if a call is indeed from the person that they say. A little bit about us at the credit union. We are Harvard's not-for-profit financial institution. I see that many of you are members, so thank you so much for joining us and for being members. For those of you that aren't members, know that as a credit union, we offer the same products as a bank, but the biggest focus is that as a not-for-profit, we are 100% focused in giving our profit back to our membership in the form of education, lower rates on loans, and higher rates on savings. I'll provide more information about the credit union in the chat, but I just really want to get us going so that Reina can talk to us about insurance. Today's presentation is 1 out of 5. Last week, we had a presentation on making money with HUECU accounts. We have one on 40-year ARM happening next week, Tuesday. The following week, a presentation on educational loans. And the week after that, a presentation on estate planning. If you want to see any of these, you're welcome to just register. Same place you registered for this one, huecu.org/financial-scoop. So with that, I am going to turn it over to Reina, who will be talking to us about insurance, and I will be monitoring the Q&A. So if you do have any questions, we'll have time at the end where Reina will answer those. I'll also be asking her the questions that you submitted during registration. So with that, Reina, I'll turn it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you all for joining today. As Migdalia, mentioned, my name is Raina Richardson. I work with a company called TruStage. We are Harvard University Employee Credit Union's partner for offering consumer insurance products. And really, the reason the credit union found value in these products is the need members face and individuals face with insurance. So a couple just statistics that we see, 67% of Americans recognize that they need life insurance, yet many don't have adequate coverage to protect their families. And maybe more shocking than that, 40% of households without any life insurance say that they would have immediate trouble paying a living expense if their primary wage earner died. So the TruStage program, and you can jump one more ahead. Maybe, but the TruStage program really, we're based in the same mission as the credit union. So actually TruStage is a company. We were formerly known as CUNA Mutual Group. We just actually went through a name change to TruStage as a whole, but we actually were created by the credit union movement over 100 years ago. We've been partners with credit unions across many different product lines, whether that's ensuring the credit union's building, helping them protect loans on the back end as well. And now at Harvard, I'm being able to offer member insurance products. So our mission at TruStage is more members protected more. We believe that insurance is one of the most compelling ways to help build financial security for individuals. And we want to be that trusted partner for you as members and also the credit union as a whole. So with that, what is the TruStage program? What are we offering? Really the main products with the TruStage program, we have it broken down a little bit at a high level, but on the product side, you'll see individual life insurance. So we offer term and whole life options. For life insurance, they are simplified issue. So what that means is there is no medical exam required for any of the TruStage life products. Really simple, quick questions to get a policy on that end. We also have an option for guaranteed acceptance whole life if that fits an individual's needs better. Skipping to the bottom of that product piece, that accidental death and dismemberment. We also offer accidental death and dismemberment coverage. You'll hear me refer to that as AD&D coverage. Actually, at the credit union, you have the ability to enroll in $1,000 of free, absolute no cost coverage in AD&D. We'll talk through in a little bit specifics on how you can enroll in that and what the process is, but you do have free coverage available to you just as a benefit of being a member at the credit union. We also have policies for AD&D coverage above and beyond that $1,000. A nice thing about accidental death and dismemberment, it is all guaranteed acceptance protection, and it's a group written policy. So every member pays the same rate for additional coverage. And then we also have car insurance, homeowners insurance. The life and AD&D piece are fully issued, underwritten by TruStage. We service those policies, we pay those claims directly with us. The auto and home piece, we actually are able to partner with Liberty Mutual to offer that coverage to you as members. So enrolling through the TruStage program with Liberty Mutual, you get a discount because of the credit union relationship associated with that policy, but you get the Liberty Mutual coverage. And Liberty Mutual now actually is a multi-carrier platform. So what that means is if you were to get a policy or go through the TruStage process to get a Liberty Mutual policy, maybe they're not the best fit, maybe they're not the most competitive in pricing, you do have access to other carriers. So nationally, those are Progressive and Travelers. And then there are a few other local or regional providers as well within that market. The other buckets that we use in the program, so beyond our products, how we are marketing. So we do market this program to you as members. Maybe you all have started receiving these offers. We did roll out the program earlier this year, so it is still fairly new. But we do market through direct mail. So if you start receiving mailing offers from TruStage, know that it is a legitimate offer from the credit union, and it is a benefit to you as a member to receive those offers for this protection. So direct mail and email offers, you might start receiving email offers from us as well. All of these will be co-branded with the credit union. You know you will be receiving these offers based on our relationship with Harvard University employees. Also digital, you may start seeing social media ads just like any other company. We just do digital marketing across the board. So it's nothing super specific or personalized, so don't worry about that. But we do have digital media marketing available as well. So I went through products, I went through how we're marketing to you. How do you get a TruStage policy? How would you enroll? First and foremost, we'll skip to the third bucket or the piece under where it says mail. If you were to receive a direct mail piece, we have applications within that mailer that you'd receive. You can go ahead and fill that out, mail it back to us, and you would get that policy binded and you get that coverage. We also have call centers. So we have over 100 dedicated TruStage call center employees who are fully licensed in insurance and can answer any question you have. So maybe you're interested in learning more about our life product, but you want specific questions regarding what policy size might fit, term versus whole life, what's the best fit for your individual needs. Our call center can go ahead and answer any of those questions. Actually, they can bind coverage completely over the phone if that's something you'd like to do. And then you would get that policy document in the mail confirming everything following that conversation. And I will provide a little bit later on what the call center number is, so you have it as well. And then also online. So we do have a co-branded website with the credit union. I'll get into specifics on how you can find that. But you can go out online, research, apply for fully bind coverage in under 10 minutes. These are products designed to be simple, easy for you to get, easy for you to learn about, and not a lot of hassle with that. And then face-to-face. So this is more on the Liberty Mutual side, but if you were to go into a Liberty Mutual branch, say that you're a member of the credit union, when discussing auto homeowners coverage, you would get those discounts associated with being a member of the credit union as well. All right, so I think we can move ahead. So just a little bit more on the accidental death and dismemberment piece, and we'll go into what the products are in more detail one by one. But from the accidental death and dismemberment side, I mentioned it is a guaranteed acceptance product. So with that being said, it is every member can get this policy. We offer it for individuals 18 to 69 for new enrollment. If you're above 69 and have a policy already, you can keep it. We just, that is our issuing age band. The credit union again offers $1,000 in no cost benefit to you. So that's a benefit to you at the credit union as being a member. You get $1,000 in no cost policy. You do have to enroll in that. We can't just blanket hand that out because it is insurance. So you do have to enroll in it, but that is a benefit that you receive. I mentioned that AD&D is a group written policy. So if you decide to purchase any coverage above and beyond $1,000, you do so at a group rate. So the rate for an individual is $1, or for a family, $1.50 per $10,000 policy per month. So let's say you wanted $10,000 in additional AD&D coverage. It would cost you $1 a month in premium, or $12 a year. So these are quite affordable types of protection. With accidental death and dismemberment as well, we have what's called an inflation guard. What this means is if you were to purchase AD&D coverage, every single year for up to 10 years, that policy's face amount would increase by 5%. So for over a 10-year period, that policy, without you doing anything happening in the background, would increase 50%. So we say it's 150% benefit of the inflation guard. So again, let's say we've got that $10,000 in additional coverage. Well, in 10 years, that policy is going to be worth $15,000 at no cost to you. That's just something that happens in the background. So it's a nice benefit. We understand that inflation is something, every individual is facing, and it is a real piece. So we want to make sure that your coverage is protecting you in the same way that it did when you first enrolled in that program. We also have an optional cancer, stroke, and heart attack living benefit rider available with this product. So a little bit of background, a little bit of what that means is if you were to purchase an AD&D coverage or benefit, you'd have the option at the time of enrollment to add a rider upon diagnosis of cancer, stroke, and heart attack. So we call it a living benefit because it is the claim is able to be filed upon diagnosis. And it is a one-time payout, lump sum payout of a set amount that you would choose in the beginning. And that payout goes directly to you as a member. It doesn't need to be spent on hospital bills, on travel, whatever you name it. It goes directly to you to use in whatever way you best see fit. So we see that as a really nice option, something just additional to offer to help make that product really suit your needs more.
Thanks, Raina. Just a quick time check. We have about 15 minutes left for the slides and then the questions as well.
Okay, perfect. We'll go quick. So this is just all about that living benefit rider. So I just mentioned the nice piece that offers. This is really just showing the prevalency of developing one of those conditions. They are something that individuals are concerned about, and I'm sure that's not shocking really to anyone, but just the amount of spend, it's a nice benefit that we're able to offer to you as members of the credit union if that's something you'd like to add to your policy. Yeah, perfect. So life, we talked a little bit about it, so I'll just go through this quickly, but all of our life products, again, are simplified issue. They're designed to be easy. We offer options for guaranteed issue products as well if you feel that might suit your needs better. There is no medical exam required. And one thing that's really nice about the TruStage program is we're able to pay about 40% of claims on the first notification of call. On average, our claims are paid within 5 days. The industry average is over 10. So either way, with a TruStage life claim, our priority is getting you, the member, that benefit or your beneficiaries that benefit as soon as possible, and really making sure that protection is in your hands. So it's a nice benefit and a quick claims process. And we can go ahead to the last one. So with auto and home, I mentioned there are member savings discounts available. These vary a little bit based on the auto insurance product or homeowners. And in discussions with Liberty Mutual, whether that's via our call center or if you were to be face-to-face with them, they can walk you through all the discounts available and specifics. TruStage, again, also is a multi-carrier platform. So if Liberty Mutual isn't the best fit, we have plenty of other options to really make sure you're getting the best coverage for you. And then we also do have additional benefits available within the auto and home program for teachers and professors. And these, just a few of them called out. There's collision coverage. So if you're a professor or a teacher and your vehicle is damaged in a collision while driving it on school business, so whether that's campus, whether that's the local school, or if you're doing it on a field trip, you name it, there's a $0 deductible. Personal property coverage as well. So if your teaching materials or school-owned property is stolen or damaged while in your vehicle, there's a $2,500 coverage per occurrence, and then also some vandalism and loss protection. So if your vehicle is vandalized on school property or during any school-related events, there is a $0 deductible. And these apply to whether that's K through 12 education or higher education as well. So mentioned, how do you respond to offers? Again, if you receive an offer in the mail, you can go ahead and fill out that application, and we have instructions within that how to send that back to us. to get that policy online. So Harvard University Employees has a dedicated TruStage website. You can find the link to that on Harvard's website. It's under the plan section at the top of the page, and then you'd select insurance services, and then you'd see what's all available to you. So there's the life, auto, home, AD&D, renters. It's all there, and it links directly to that TruStage site as well. I also mentioned the call center. So you can call 188-TruStage. It's 1-888-787-8243. And go ahead and speak with a licensed call center representative who, again, can bind coverage completely over the phone, answer any questions you have, and really make sure whatever protection you're getting suits your needs. And I also call out, or the number provided on the mailings that you might receive. It might be just a little bit different, just so the call center knows what offer you're responding to when you call in. Then just also wanted to, leave you with our TruStage, our ratings. We have an average rating of 4.8 out of 5 stars on Google reviews. We constantly receive 4 and 5 star Trustpilot reviews. We've got over 5,000 of those. So we're rated excellent on Trustpilot. We are a trusted partner for your credit union. But so any questions that you may have left, I know we've got a few that were sent in earlier that we'll go ahead and answer, but anything that you guys have, please feel free to reach out to Migdalia, and we'll answer anything additional.
Thank you so much, Raina, for all that information. And thank you for those that have submitted questions. We'll go through the ones that were submitted when folks registered, and then we'll go through the ones that are being submitted through Q&A. So the first question that we received was, what kind of documentation is needed to apply for insurance?
Yeah, it's a great question. So for AD&D, really it's just name, address, date of birth, information. Life, we do require a social security number with that piece. And then auto and home, really, it's just your vehicle information above and beyond just personalized information. So there is no, again, mentioned, no health records required. There's no going to a doctor and providing different medical information. So really simplified issue types of products.
Is it best to bundle home and auto insurance?
It can be. So with TruStage, part of those multiple discounts that we talked about, there are bundling discounts associated with home and auto. I think, as an individual, you should look at all your options. It might not always be the best fit, but do know at TruStage that we do have additional discounts available if you were to bundle auto and home with Liberty Mutual. Sometimes it's a better deal, sometimes it's not, but it's definitely something I would encourage you to look at.
We get this question often. Do you need life insurance if you're single? And then someone else asks if you're under 40.
Yeah, it's a great question. I think a lot of people typically think life insurance and youth don't really go together. But the young and even middle-aged people can see big benefits from life insurance. If you're able to get coverage while you're still healthy, you actually might get lower monthly payments associated with a life insurance policy. We do underwrite life insurance based on individuals. Again, it's all simplified issue. There are options for guaranteed acceptance, but it is something that we do see can be more affordable to you as well if you're single, under 40. And typically with TruStage, we see a lot of our sweet spot being a little bit smaller of life insurance policy sizes. So we don't really see a lot of policies for, honestly, 300,000 or above. We typically see about 25,000 is our average life insurance policy. That might be a little surprising, but we tend to see our sweet spot really being final expense and burial type coverage. And even if you're single, even if you're under 40, that's still important type coverage to have associated with that.
Can you get additional insurance coverage if you already have coverage with your employer?
Yes, absolutely. So we don't have any requirements on, you can't have insurance somewhere else. TruStage can be additional insurance. We have actually a lot of policyholders who maybe have larger policies with their employer. And TruStage is a little bit more of that supplemental, that again, funeral expense, burial cost coverage on the life side, just because it's easy to get, it's affordable. Same with accidental death and dismemberment. You might have a type of coverage provided to you already, but there's that free $1,000 benefit to you. So it's a nice additional protection there. And then above and beyond, again, it's really affordable coverage. So just another way to help protect you and your family.
Is whole life or term life insurance better?
Yeah, so this really depends on where you are in your life, what type of insurance you're looking for. Um, really, I would recommend, if you're going through debates on what fits my needs better, term, whole life, what's the better deal for me. I really would encourage you to call into the call center. So again, that's that 188 TruStage number, where our licensed agents can go through a needs assessment with you and really figure out what coverage will protect you and your family the best, what's the most affordable option for you if that's more important, and really walk through all the pros and cons with whole life and term life. I also will say, out on our co-branded website with Harvard University employees, we also have detailed descriptions of what the differences between whole life and term life, if you want to research that on your own as well.
Thank you. And I am putting the phone number in the chat, and there's also the website, hucu.org/insurance, in the chat as well.
Perfect.
The next question, can you only designate the life insurance payout to a relative, to someone you're related to?
So no, we allow for beneficiaries to be outside of relatives. We allow for friends. So I think our categories are friends, partners, spouses, children, grandchildren, parents, siblings. So pretty much we're able to allow you to choose a beneficiary that best suits your needs. So no, it doesn't have to go to a family member.
And we have one more question that was submitted before we get to the Q&A questions that are being submitted during the webinar. But the last question that was submitted during registration: are insurance companies that specialize in one type of insurance better than ones that offer multiple types of insurance?
Yeah, this is a great question. Not necessarily. It depends on the company and what you're looking for, really. So I would encourage you, as you're looking through our products, if it's of interest, to look at other options as well. We think we have really great protection. We think we'll meet your needs. But when it comes to everything, ask a lot of questions, make sure what you're getting fits your needs individually. But what I will say, TruStage, we offer the products, how we selected them. So the accidental death and dismemberment, life and auto and home, we support those. We offer those because we see them as the most important individual products that members and just individuals need. AD&D and life actually are two products that can help supplement each other as well. So you think that free no cost coverage, and then maybe a life policy with that. And then auto and home, especially auto insurance, they're legally they're necessary for you to have. So that's really why we specialize in those three main areas, because of the member need, because of the importance we see associated with those products.
Thank you, Raina. And we're almost at time, but I think we should have time for these two questions that have come in. Somebody wanted clarification. Is that 1,000 per month AD&D or a one-time 1,000?
So it is a one-time 1,000. So it's a $1,000 policy that you get absolutely for free. So you can hold that forever, as long as you're a member of the credit union, until a claim would be filed on that. So it's, once you're enrolled in it, you have that policy with TruStage to have that benefit.
Thank you. And I know that you've spoken to this, but just to clarify, is Liberty Mutual this was a question, is Liberty Mutual the insurer for car and home? And would we need to go to Liberty Mutual directly for quotes on home and auto, or do we go through TruStage?
Great question. So yes, Liberty Mutual is the underlying insurer. You can come to TruStage though to get those policies. Once the policy is written, Liberty Mutual would service and go through the claims filing process, but we work together hand in hand with Liberty Mutual. So you can go through TruStage to get those policies, and then Liberty Mutual can help take over on the back end. But I will say, if you call into our call center, that 188 TruStage, we have 100 fully dedicated Liberty Mutual agents who sit in our call center alongside our own TruStage representatives, who can answer any auto and home questions at any time for you, and make sure that whatever you need from an auto and home perspective is taken care of, all under the TruStage umbrella.
Thank you so much, Raina. A round of applause. You did so amazing just telling us all about insurance in such a short time period and reiterating that the licensed insurance agents at TruStage are there to help you. So please, everyone, feel free to give them a call. We do have, if you do think of any other questions, as Raina has said, you can contact an insurance agent. You can also check out the website, which is huecu.org/insurance. I also wanted to make you aware of a referral program that we have, because these are services that we offer to our members. So maybe there's someone in your family that isn't a member and would be interested in some of these insurance products. They can become a member because you're a member. So once you're a member, anyone in your family is also eligible for membership, and you can both earn $50. So you can learn more about that at huecu.org/referral. And I did put that link in the chat. Somebody asked, I don't know, I know we're at time, but I think this may be a quick question, but someone asked, how much can you look to save if you have car or home insurance if doing a quote as an HUECU member?
Great question. So we do have, it's a 5% discount on auto, 5% discount on home, separate. And then actually, if you also were a TruStage Life policy holder, there's an additional 2% discount associated with Liberty Mutual policies as well. And again, the call center can talk you through those discounts in more detail, or the local Liberty Mutual agents if you choose to go that route.
Thank you so much, Raina. And, Raina provided a lot of information, but this was all educational in purpose. So again, we encourage you to contact the licensed insurance agents for specifics on your situation. And if there's anything that we can do, please always know that we're here to help. Thank you so much, Raina. Do you have any last minute thoughts or any closing thoughts before we end today's webinar?
No, I don't. Thank you all so much for joining. Really appreciate our partnership with the credit union. And just know that, TruStage, we're here to help you for any insurance questions that you may have alongside that.
Thank you so much, Raina. And thank you everyone for joining us. You'll receive an email with the recording and the slides. Hope you all have a wonderful day.